Okay, let's start today. This is my eighth day of spoken English practice. A script without speak without script. How many time I repeated again and again. It's so frustrating things. Okay, yeah. So this is my spoken English journey, and this video recording it's very helpful, and I'm try to work on it daily basis, because as you know that consistency takes a time and it build automatically, and when I talk about kind of confidence, it never build with from begin. It start its construct confidence, we became confident when we complete one level, or one level of the journey. First level, it's mean when we completed 21 days, or like or what or some kind of days which you decided to do the practice, and which which is the most thing in this journey is a very helpful, and kind of they gives us power to learn anything or any skill, which is a discipline. In this video I'm going to talk about discipline. It's no one born with it built by ourselves, and also, and this discipline build a confidence. When I tried learn so many times, but I ever failed. Most of the time I ever failed. I failed in my journey, as you know that I am practicing a spoken English, and in this series I don't know how long it will be sustained, but I must learn to refuse gap, refuse of saying no to practice. I have to obey this rule, when this habit in a daily basis, then I will become more powerful. Probably in my current situation I'm not good enough in my English, but I knew one thing, that when I will recording myself, or when I record myself on a daily basis, I do practice. If I do practice on daily basis, day by day after day, without giving a single pause or take, then it will be improve 100%. And this is the book series. Actually I was getting bored, and daily talk about different things, and it's very hard to first we have to think on what topic I have to speak today, or on what topic I'm going to share with you. This is the very complex thing in this, because as a beginner we do not rely on something strong and something powerful doses. Even in a when we take a medicine, doctor first gives us low power medicines according to our illness or according to our according to situation they prescribed, and then if they found that the illness is not being not occurring a cure, then they increase the doses until the disease disease does not vanish. So in this process I am giving it's a kind of a dose I am giving to myself, and literally it's so comfortable. I am comfortable with this. I am not comfortable with that things which make me feel uneasy, and as our brain try to find a comfort zone, and we it is impossible to escape that zone, or hard for us to overcome that feeling or that zone or that situation. So because one of the reason is hard things. If you are if you want to learn some things, you want to earn a skill, or you want anything, whatever you want in your life, you can achieve, you can get it, but the only thing is before working on that you have to start with slow or interesting things, like I want to speak English fluently. This is my goal. So what do I do? Actually I do start with speaking, and nothing will included in this, only speaking practice. And after speaking, and speaking is a constant, it will be constant, it it must be constant on a daily basis until we cannot, or we would not reach at the point. I think I am talking about present tense. Okay, so I should have to say that we do not, okay, we do not reach at that place. Okay, yeah, this is right. While speaking, when I saw this my my videos, and I found something annoying things, and or I found missing things in my grammar, or in a practice. I instantly try to improve that things, and in another next videos I'm taking I know I'm using a filler words, but I found mistakes. This is the biggest mistakes which is ever done by all the speakers when they are they do with their initial phase. They be with their initial phase, which is using a filler word most. Filler words like this. I mean, like and kind of. This is a filler word, and I'm not I just want to enable you that you will enhance your vocabulary or enhance your speaking skill. You don't should rely on the filler words. If we do not leave if we do not leave that if we do not stop speaking on that or kind of speaking kind of language. I mean, if we want to improve ourselves, we have to stop, or we have to refusing, mostly refusing filler words, because uh, they compel us to hurry, or to not thinking, or speak without thinking. I'm taking a pause. I saw a mistake, because I saw a mistake in my prior videos, that I usually not breathe while speaking, and in this video still I am a little bit nervous, and I don't have a word to say. But yeah, in this morning, even this is a morning, it's 9 a.m. So before 1 hour before, I was listening audio, where on that we will discuss it, okay. But before, let me finish what I wanted to say it, okay. So actually my problem is, I always keep focusing on hurry, like someone is running, and even I know that I am living in this room alone, I am speaking in this room alone, no one is there to listen to me, but still I am doing hurry, speaking fast. I don't know why, but it's my inner programming. It is my inner programming, and I want to improve it, because without thinking, we could not speak. If we can, everyone knows we ever will be fail. We fail all the time, because when we speak in a form of a sentence, or in a form of a phrase, before practicing, or before creating, or writing on, or thinking on some point of view, then it will much better than speak without thinking. And with the thinking, we have a more stuff, a lot of things to speak, and without thinking, speaking without thinking, it is stucking, and we most of the time we pauses. I know, but taking a pause is not a bad thing. Yes, of course you can, while speaking, take a pause, but stop using unnecessary like this, okay. So let's focus on the video. Let's focus on the talk. What I wanted to talk. Today's topic is a self-discipline, and I'm going to tell you how to handle it. Someone in a podcast, someone asked how to handle it, and the person says, inject vitamin N. in your body. How I stuck or felt empty for some time. But when he said, "What is vitamin N?" It's a, I feel like it's a fantastic thing. Vitamin N is a saying no. Discipline is a constant thing. When we constantly work on something, that's a discipline. Without taking a pause or without losing our consistency. I try in this video. Okay, I think the video is started from here, I think. Okay, so welcome back. I'm on a track. It's in a prior video, in prior or in the beginning of video, what are you listening, what you are listening, it was like a warm-up exercise. And this is the actual video. Okay, so vitamin N is a which make us more healthy in our practice or in our consistency or a discipline. So vitamin N means saying a no to things. Like I have a schedule. I scheduled myself. I scheduled my work. Like I am doing this, and after that this, and after working on these things, and in this process, mid of the process, if I someone call me to enjoy and to go outside to like okay, leave your work and let's enjoy, or let's watch a movie, or let's play video game, or you think we think in our mind is our mind always wants a comfort zone. They don't want to escape, they don't want to escape it. They just want to stay constant on this thing, which is a comfort zone. And that thing actually our brain only process instant dopamine hits, or on or instant result, which provide us instant result. Our brain working on the simple thing. If we if we break up, if we provide a breakup of our goal in a smaller task, then it will be good enough, instead of taking a lot of, or giving a lot of time, or instant boost our body, or intensivity, or work with intensivity. Intensive confidence, it will no longer sustain in a long time. It will not sustain in a long time, because it's a simply that when we start with a curiosity, with that intensivity, the one of the reason behind it is a motivation or dopamine hit. When we see something, when we saw something or someone, to like I want to speak English, and when I think when I saw someone who is a fluent speaker, and who are motivational, or okay, they someone I saw someone who achieved a mastery in that language, then the result will be, my mind says, I want to become like this, or I want to get this kind of fluency, this kind of a skill. and instantly we decide that I want to learn, and I'm working from today. I'm start working from today, and that is the that's the intensive way. When we start with impulsive arouses, then the dopamine hits falling down becomes falling down continuously, then our motivation will also down, and our progress will just going to vanish a point, 1 point at a time, and then we quit that habit or the rule. Today I listen about prove yourself. Actually, the thing is, we don't want to prove ourselves. We actually prove ourselves in front of others instead of ourselves. We never try to listen ourselves. If we always talk, everyone talk about self-respect, and if someone if someone is hurted by another one, then they instantly feel furious and filled with anger and say, how dare you to say like this, or kind of some people's words hurt most a lot to us, and we want to prove them. We keep want we want and we keep doing to saying that, or we try to answer that you are wrong. We don't want to it's kind of a, we don't want to prove someone wrong. We just want to prove us right. And if we do this, if we want to keep working on proving ourselves right, it will be boost our confidence and our self-esteem. Instead of when we think a lot to proving some another one wrong, instead of fighting them, we should have to focus on improving ourselves, or proving ourselves. But one thing is, actually, we always talk about self-respect and we love it, our priority. We and even in a job place, we will take a less salary, but take a high self-respect in that place, from that